Hello everyone, and welcome back to another speed build. For today's speed build, I decided to do another base game house, again. I thought I'd just do another one just because a lot of people really enjoyed the last one that I did, so I decided to do a bigger base game house, and this one is a family home, so you can fit like up to, oh, I'd say at least 4 or 5 Sims if you want to be really spacious, I guess. But it's a pretty big home and it's perfect for a family. It's base game only. I didn't use any custom content or anything. And it's got a nice big backyard with a pool and a nice little area for barbecuing and just hanging out and stuff. So yeah, it's just a nice, simple family house. It was kind of weird building this just because like I didn't know like what kind of like design I really wanted, because like I said, I don't do a lot of big builds anyways, so I had to go back to the drawing board quite a few times with this, so, and like start over and then change it, and like you'll see midway through the video, like I started with a garage and then I ended up getting rid of it because I had to expand my house because it was too small. So I wanted to keep the garage because I thought it was a nice addition to it, but I just ended up having to change that garage part into like an addition part to the house that was like a bedroom. So yeah, and then the front part has a nice patio area, which I think is really cool. So, and then the siding is kind of like a nice peachy, I guess it's like a yellowy color. It's more towards a yellow kind of shade, but I guess it looks kind of peachy with the reshade preset that I'm using. So yeah, I don't know, it was an interesting build. It was really exhausting to do. Just because, like I said, big builds and I'm just like, whoa, this is a lot. So but I was able to get it done in like one day. The nice thing about base game builds, and I think I said this in the last video, is that they're gonna force you to be more creative because you have, you know, less things to choose from, right? There's less variety, less objects, so it kind of just forces you to use the objects that you have, and I don't know, sometimes that makes it more fun. So I think what I'm going to be doing in the future is doing more limited pack builds, so more base game builds, more builds that use like 1 or 2 or 3 different packs as opposed to like all the packs all the time, because I think that's kind of what's stifling my creativity right now. So I think if I just kind of branch out in that direction, and the nice thing too is that people will be able to access the builds more, which is nice. So yeah. But yeah, the initial outside of this house that you see, this was just too small. So like that that garage area there, I expanded it to attach to the house, so it was like an addition, and then on top of that I had to put another floor in that expanded out, because like as you'll see later on, like the top part of the house, there just wasn't enough room for like a bathroom and stuff, and then I'm like, well, they need a bathroom, so yeah, that's what I had to end up doing. And then I put a nice little porch on the back too, which I thought was kind of, I don't know, fun little thing. So, and then the windows I didn't really know what kind of windows I wanted to use, so I just kind of split it between, you know, those windows and like the other basic ones. I don't know, I think I used like 3 different kinds of windows, but I tried to keep it consistent throughout. So, and then this lot, I think this lot is Newcrest again. It's not a bad world to build in. It's not my most favorite, like I've said, but I like that the lots are pretty roomy in this world. So yeah, but what else? Oh, that stupid chimney. I kept having troubles with it every time I would like move the floors or something that weren't even like near that chimney. The chimney would just completely disappear. So I just ended up getting rid of it altogether and like putting a completely different chimney in on like the other side. So yeah, what else about this house? Oh, I love that little kind of like, I can't remember what those windows are called. It's like a pop-out kind of window. I think it's called a bay window, actually. Yeah, I think it's a bay window. I think it's so nice. I think it looks really great on the back, and that's actually where I put my dining room. It made kind of sense to have it there, so. And then the landscaping is pretty simple, because you're kind of limited with what kind of plants and stuff you can choose, because it's base game, right? I used a couple debug items as well to kind of spruce it up a bit, you know, add a bit of variety to it, but yeah, so what else? Trees. Yeah, I don't know what else to really touch on about this build. I guess like the outside is, I don't know, it's not too fancy, but I think it's a really nice family home though, because I think you can have up to 4 Sims. Now I'm counting because like I don't even know like how many beds are in the place. For the kids' room, I did put the bunk beds in, so you can technically have 2 kids sharing one room, and then there's a second room that you could technically turn. I just left it as like a guest bedroom, so to speak, but you could turn it into like a teenager's bedroom, and then the bedroom on the main floor is like, I suppose, the parents' bedroom, and then there's also an office space that's off the living room with like a computer and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you could probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people living there. I think I could do 5 people. It only has 1 bathroom though, so be aware of that. You probably could build another bathroom in there. I bet you you probably wouldn't be too hard to do it. You just have to add another addition on somewhere with the many other additions that are there. But and then that fence, I love that fence. I use it way too often for my suburban builds, but it's just so perfect because it's like pretty much the fence you would see on a lot with like in a suburban place, neighborhood, whatever. So yeah. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this build though. Like there were times where I was like, oh god, am I gonna finish this today? But I'm quite surprised that I finished it one day, so because it was just so much to work on and stuff. And then also the kitchen was like, oh, the kitchen. The thing is about base game is that the kitchens are very plain. It's nice that they gave us more like colors to choose from with some of the counters and stuff. Like that, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a more modern looking counter. And yeah, I think they gave us some more different shades and stuff, but I didn't want to use it again. I used a different one. But I guess it looks okay. It's not my most favorite looking kitchen, but I don't know, it works for family. I think it's got more of a traditional look to it, so more of those old style kind of cabinetry and that you would see in like kind of like an 80s house, I guess. I don't know, this house kind of has a bit of an 80s vibe to it, so it kind of reminds me of that. The days of like Suburbans and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, just, it was a fun build, you know? Bit overwhelming at first, but I think the fact that I was able to finish it in one day is pretty good, so yeah, and that's when I was like, oh boy, I don't know if this garage is gonna work. Yeah, I like that garage door though, but it's not like, I wish it was functional, but it's not. It's just like part of like the activities. I think you can paint a mural or something on it, but I wish it was like functional and you could like change the color of it and stuff, because it'd be really nice if we could have like a white one and like a couple different, you know, different wood shades to choose from for the garage door, but person can dream, I guess. So yeah. And then I don't know what else. Oh yeah, like today they released the new expansion pack trailer for, I think it's called High School Years, and yeah, I don't know. I think I might get it, but I don't know. High school. I think it's kind of cool that like, you'll be able to like build a high school and stuff like that. I think that'd be really fun to build like classrooms and things like that. I've always wanted to do that. Like I always had fun with building the little school in Animal Crossing on what's that pack called from, it's like Dream Home Decorator or whatever that gets called. No, that's Sims. Oh my god, I'm getting them mixed up. The island decorating thing, I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with like decorating like the school and stuff there, so I was like, oh man, I wish they had this in The Sims. So now that they do, that'll be kind of fun. At least I hope you can build schools. It would make sense. It wouldn't make any sense to not have that, so. But the pack looks interesting, you know. It's nice that they're kind of expanding on like teenagers and stuff. I think they kind of needed to do that anyways, so. For me personally, like, I'm not too fond of high school themed stuff, but that's just because like high school wasn't a fun time for me. It wasn't great, so but I'll probably still buy the pack anyways. So because it still looks pretty fun, so maybe I can, I don't know, live out my high school dreams in that, I guess. Yeah, but as you can see with the kitchen here, it's just kind of like you said, it's those kind of traditional, I don't know if those are called shaker cabinets. I have no idea what the terminology is for that. But they have that old wood style. It's got an 80s kind of look to it. And that cute little stove. I actually don't mind that stove. I don't really like the other one. It's kind of, it's okay looking. It's kind of weird though. I'm getting distracted because I keep hearing like my windows open because it's kind of warm here today, and the neighbors across the way, they have like a clothesline, and every time they take their stuff on it, it like squeals. So I think they need to oil that thing. But yeah, so yeah, kitchen's really lovely. You know, it's simple, but I think it's kind of homey though at the same time. So also the layout for this house, oh man, trying to do the inside of the layout was like hard to figure out. It took me a little bit to plan it out, and then I was like, okay, I think this is gonna work, because I didn't want them like bumping into everything and not being able to get around objects and stuff. So the entryway is pretty spacious, and the kitchen has got a decent amount of room, and then that little big doorway goes into the family room / dining area, so I kind of combined the two so they were together. Oh, and the big hole in the roof, I hope I fixed that. Oops. I'll have to go back and check that before I upload it, but yeah, I don't know what else to really touch on with this. It's gonna be a bit longer video than usual. I had to cut out some parts because obviously we'd be here forever. You know, if I showed you every single thing, every single detail, this video would probably be like 8 hours long. And I don't think people have time to sit there for 8 hours, so. But other than that, yeah, I don't know really much else to cover on. I suppose I could talk for a little bit longer. The wallpaper, oh yeah, I was checking out different wallpapers. I was gonna use that one, and then I was like, no, that's pretty ugly, so. And then I just decided to go with plain old white, because why not? Kind of just goes with everything. That tiling was a little bit, it just wasn't really sitting well with me. It was just too, like, I don't know, dark. I think I didn't keep it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'll have to look back at the photos again, but yeah, what else about this build? Anyways, I hope you guys can't hear my computer humming in the background. I tried to move my mic over farther over, but the wire only goes so far on it, so it's kind of annoying because I have to like cut out background noise with my editing and stuff. So stupid computer. It's got some, man, that's squeaking. Good lord. I want to like yell out the window and be like, just oil it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, so for the dining area, I don't think I recorded a lot of it actually. I had to cut out a lot of it. But I used those really cute chairs that came with one of the free updates when they collabed with a bunch of custom content creators. So, which they're nice because they're base games. So, yeah, you can see them now. Looks lovely. But, and then, oh, my cat. Anyways, yeah, so like the living room area is very simple. I decided to use that really cool couch. It's like the only nice couch in the base game stuff. And of course, you have to unlock it with careers, so at least I think it's career unlockable. I have no idea, but what color did I choose for that thing? Can't even remember now. And then that chair, I think I ended up switching it out and went with a different one. Man, I'm slow. There we go. Yeah, that couch is like the only nice base game couch in my opinion, and that chair, they're just so nice. And like, I don't know, I like the texture and the colors are very simple and just your typical basic colors that kind of go with everything. So, and the living room's kind of like nice. It's like just a basic family room, so you could sit down and watch a movie. And you know, I put a bunch of clutter items and kids' toys everywhere because, you know, family household, there's going to be mess, right? So, yeah. And then that fireplace is kind of ugly, but I decided to just go with that one because it was like, I don't know, it was just, it just kind of matched everything that was going on in the room. So I thought of going with the wood one, but I was like, it doesn't really mesh with the decor very well. So, and then, yeah, and then that lamp, I use that lamp so much. They really need to overhaul a lot of their standing lamps. A lot of the standing lamps are just, oof, they need some better ones. Oh, laundry basket, of course. Because why not? You're always folding laundry and watching TV, right? When you're busy, when you have kids and stuff, I assume. I don't have kids, so I wouldn't know. But, yeah. But other than that, not much else really to talk about with this. Had a lot of fun building it, though. And I think I'll be doing more of these kinds of builds in the future because they've been a lot of fun. It's kind of, it really helps with my creativity too, especially when I hit a slump. So, and yeah, I thought I was gonna maybe do more builds with the werewolves pack, but I don't know. I'm just the pack is really cool and everything, but I'm just not really inspired by that right now. It's kind of more based on like what I'm kind of inspired to build right now, and I'm more into like more like family homes and suburban kind of homes and modern homes right now, as opposed to cottages. I don't know, I just kind of go back and forth between stuff. So but yeah, other than that, yeah, I don't know what else to really touch on. So I will leave you guys with the rest of the video, and please like and subscribe if you like my content. It seems like I have some new people here, so that's always nice. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad that people like watching my my speed builds. I try. So yeah, just like and subscribe. I'm also over on Instagram and Twitter, and that's where I post a lot of pictures and stuff of things that I'm building and just kind of random things. Floor plans too. I'm gonna start posting those more often. Yeah, other than that, I hope everyone has a good weekend coming up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.